Mike McIntyre joins me now. He's a sports columnist with the Winnipeg Free Press. Hi, Mike. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Thanks.
So, not a great night for the Jets, including what happened with that hit. Give us your thoughts on what we saw play out on the ice.
Yeah, that's going to be the big takeaway for sure. Final minute play. And a player, to be frank, in Mark Scheifele, the Jets' leading scorer, #1 center, who you just would not expect that kind of play from. He's not a dirty player, but there's no question in my mind that was a very, very dirty play. One that I expect the National Hockey League will be taking a long look at today. And quite frankly, I would be surprised if Mark Scheifele does not face some kind of suspension for that. He basically skated, as you see in the video, almost the full length of the ice and took a big run at a very vulnerable player, and the end result was catastrophic.
Canadians players were understandably upset about this. What do you think that's going to mean for the next game?
Yeah, I mean, almost always in a playoff series, you get heroes and villains, and the temperature, quite often will come up. I don't think we expected it to reach this level just in one game, but that was certainly the case. In the immediate aftermath, there was all kinds of harsh words and angry feelings being expressed by the Canadians on the ice, trying to get after Mark Scheifele. And after the game, Joel Edmondson, for example, a defenseman on Montreal, who's actually from Manitoba, he's from Brandon, said that if the league doesn't take care of Mark Scheifele and if he comes back in this series, implying that if he isn't suspended for the duration, that Montreal will take care of him. Just as I'm sure the league doesn't like to see that hit and that play by Scheifele, they also probably don't like to hear that kind of language expressed publicly. So I wonder, if nothing else, if Scheifele isn't suspended to bring the temperature down here, because it certainly sets the stage for all kinds of bad blood and possible retribution as early as Game 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, it kind of changes the tone of the series moving forward. So how do you see things in terms of the actual play?
Right.
Who's the better team? What are you watching for as this series goes on?
Well, to be frank, this is the final, the North Division final, that nobody predicted. I think most people assumed it was going to be Toronto and Austin Matthews against Edmonton and Connor McDavid. Those were the two favorites. And, of course, both Winnipeg and Montreal upset the favorites just to get here. And as you mentioned in the lead-in, I mean, Montreal, you won't find a team feeling better about itself right now than the Montreal Canadiens. They won 3 straight elimination games with their season on the line against Toronto, 2 of them, of course, in Toronto. One thing, though, Montreal doesn't have going for it is the benefit of any kind of rest. They've played a lot of hockey. It didn't show, certainly, in Game 1. They were the fresher, more energetic team. The Jets were coming off a 9-day break as a result of sweeping Edmonton, and I think there was some rust in their game. I would expect the Winnipeg Jets to be a much better team as early as Game 2, but they lost a couple key players to injury earlier in the game on Wednesday night, and now they face the prospect of perhaps losing, their best offensive player in Mark Scheifele, and you wonder what kind of toll that's going to take. I think just in a matter of one game here, maybe the odds have shifted from the Jets being a slight favorite to what I would say is now Montreal being the favorite.
All right, Mike McIntyre, he's a sports columnist with the Winnipeg Free Press. Mike, thanks so much.